Mostly when they're driving on ice, people like to use their brakes, and that's a no-no. Never touch your brakes.
Iced Road is one of the most legendary shows that's ever been featured. I mean, the show featured 18-wheelers driving in tough climate conditions. It aired on 17th June 2007. After covering a remarkable journey of a decade, the show came to an end on 9th November 2017. Although there were a lot of ups and downs, how can one forget about the Hugh Rowland controversy? Keep watching this video until the end to know the real reason why Hugh Rowland sued Ice Road Truckers. Hugh Rowland, aka Polar Bear, was one of the original cast of the show. He was the show's popular driver and a fan favorite. How wouldn't he? This guy has been in the truck business ever since he was 11 years old. He knows the front and back of the 18-wheelers. He's built hard for the adverse climate conditions that he faced in his driving career. I mean, there's a reason why people call him Polar Bear. All this attracted the producer of the show. At first, when Hugh received the call from the producer of the Ice Road Trucker, he could not believe it. It was hard for him to conclude that people wanted to watch truckers driving on ice. He thought his trucker buddies were pulling a prank. But when the producers approached him at his house, he could not say no. Ever since joining the show, fans have loved him. He loved the show. Everything was going smoothly. He even did the Ice Road Truckers spin-off show. He was consistent and hardworking. In an interview, he even mentioned that almost every part of his body has been frozen once. His fingertips, cheeks, toes, nose, and knees. In his 30-year driving career, he has faced every possible road scenario, whether it was a snowstorm or literally a tsunami. Even though he was an experienced driver, he had many deadly accidents. Once, during his stay in Bolivia, Hugh almost hit the local market. At that time, he also got robbed of his cameras and personal belongings. All this never broke him. We cannot say that this was the only time when something like this has happened to him. Did you know that it was because of one of the 9 accidents that his life went upside down? The accident happened at the location of one of the producers, Will Morrison. Hugh claims that Will was the one who was driving the truck recklessly. He lost control and went off-road, only to crash into trees and shrubs. The accident turned out to be a career reckoning, one for Hugh. The lower part of his body was brutally injured. The injuries took away his ability to drive, and hence, he had to say goodbye to his trucking days. His career and his married life were both affected because of it. Hugh's wife, Diane Rowland, says that she's also injured emotionally because of the whole incident. She feels deprived of love and companionship. This is the reason why he filed the lawsuit against the show, resulting in the legal battle between him and the show's producer, Will Morrison, which led to him getting evicted from the show and TV in general. Since then, Hugh's been fighting his legal battle as well as working in his construction company. His lawsuit result remains unknown. Some believe it was settled out of court and some believe it was dismissed. Well, it saddens my heart to say that he will not be making a comeback on TV through any other shows. But he sure did make his name through a book that he authored. Yep, you heard it right. Our favorite trucker is an author as well. In 2010, he wrote a book titled On Thin Ice, Breakdowns, Whiteouts, and Survival on the World's Deadliest Roads. The book was written in collaboration with Michael Lent, and it covers his on-road journey. In his book, he also shares his business growth as well as details of his personal life. He also talks about his TV days in his book. Currently, his social media presence is nil. Seems like he disappeared from the public eye. His truck business, BP Express, is also facing a major downfall. The company's website is also inactive, and so are its social accounts. However, some online directories list that his business is flourishing in Winnipeg area. He went off from the public eye and is spending his time on his construction business and his family. We wish to always see him happy and healthy. Tell us in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell icon too so that you get all the updates from us.